That inner self-talk you have all day long, it's like listening to a mental iPod. The tone of your self-talk is what makes the soundtrack of your life. And it's what's going to determine the degree of energy and focus you have to devote to your success. So, what's playing on your mental iPod? And think in particular of a negative phrase that you hear often. You know, like that annoying song that comes up over and over again on the random shuffle? Yeah, that one. And so what's the tone of that negative phrase? For you, is it critical and overbearing? You know, like you're listening to headbanging music? Oh, I should have done it differently. I have so much left to do. I'm not good enough. Or is it more resigned, like you're listening to the blues? You know, man, this isn't what I pictured for my life. When am I going to be able to get what I want? Or is it more like the chatter of Muzak? You know, kind of nicey nice, but really anxious underneath. Because if it's any of these, you want to be listening to tunes that are going to pump you up and motivate you to be in action towards your goals. Be the DJ of your own mental iPod. You want to download new tunes. You want to cultivate a new voice. Try this. Think of someone in your life who has absolutely respected you, believed in you, really loved you, and call to mind the tone and the quality of that person's voice. And if you can't think of someone who you just adore. And what's the tone that you use when you talk to that person? That's the tone that you want to cultivate. So now recall that typical negative phrase you often hear. Replace it with a new phrase in a new tone. To come up with the new phrase, think of the way that person who really respects you, how they talk to you. And then whatever new phrase you come up with, put it in the form of an I statement. So if your negative phrase was, "Oh, I'll never get it all done," your new phrase might be, "I always seem to get it done in the end." Or, "You know, I really have a lot to be proud of what I've been accomplishing." Do you have a new phrase in a new tone? When you do, repeat it in your own mind several times, and do that now. Good. And how do you feel in your body now? Do you feel energized, uplifted, relaxed? Excellent. That's the voice that you want to cultivate. That's the soundtrack that you could be listening to 24/7, 365. And you know something? You don't have to download anything off of the computer. Be the DJ of your own mental iPod.